Happy September, everybody. This month for Cult Book Club, we're reading A Well-Trained Wife by Tia Levings. We have signed hard copies attached here if anyone is interested. And Tia will be coming to book club to talk to us. You can access book club through becoming a Matreon member, or there's a special event for this book club linked in the bio. So she's 10 years old and her family has just moved from Michigan to Florida. I could tell First Baptist was the cool place to be. Mom wanted this for her new life, singing on stage, pretty clothes, friendly faces. At First Baptist, the women didn't have to roll up their sleeves and work like men on farms. Men wore suits, women wore perfume. Children smiled and walked in line. First Baptist was as opposite from where we came as possible, and I'm sure she found that reassuring. The fatal finger from the sky tipped the dominoes ever so slightly. It was just enough to trigger a visit for a new members tour, an orientation session designed to help visitors find their bearings. The following Sunday afternoon, we crossed one of the 7 bridges over the sapphire ribbon of the St. Johns River to get to the big church downtown. Instead of trees, Jacksonville had billboards. All over town, little frames around license plates read, "Follow me to First Baptist." So we did. A short man, polished like a game show host, greeted us. "Howdy there, folks. My name's Tom. I'm a deacon here at First Baptist and your guide for the afternoon. It's a big place. We cover 11 city blocks, and we're built for expansion. But don't worry a bit. If you get lost either on the campus or in life, First Baptist hands out maps." He winked, and Monica shuffled behind me. Neither one of us wanted his attention. "You must be here for our children's ministry," he said to our parents. "We have the very best youth program in all of Jacksonville, some say in the entire country." Tom passed out brochures to our tour groups. 4 other families walked with us through the halls. "Dr. Vine sure can preach a good sermon, can't he?" Tom said. "Really knows how to reel 'em in." The tour progressed through a series of restored retail and office buildings converted to Sunday school rooms. These were built when people drove downtown to shop, in those big cars they had in the 1950s. That was before the suburbs. Over here's our library and bookstore. Those are the Sunday school buildings. Every age level gets their own floor. Our group walked past nurseries full of glistening brass baby cribs. "Folks, kids here meet their spouses at church, raise their families here, and graduate to our senior citizens building. You can attend cradle to grave 6 days a week and never have to leave." Tom strutted like a turkey in the Macy's Thanksgiving Day parade, I thought. He told us the history of the church and how the stone and stained glass Hobson Auditorium was built after the Great Fire. The sister churches in the inner city, the Bethel Baptist Temples and Holy Congregation and Fellowship of the Shekinah Glory of God, came through segregation. As Dr. Lindsay says, Tom told us, everyone is just happier with their own kind. "Didn't segregation end 20 years ago?" Dad muttered. I wished Tom had overheard him. I wished Dad would say we could leave and go get ice cream. Tom motioned for us to follow him. "Every one of these buildings is owned outright, including our new auditorium across the street. We don't believe in debt. We're headed there now, and we don't even have to watch for cars. Would you believe it? God has blessed us with covered crosswalks. Don't that just make you want to say amen?" And Mr. Knitting Cult Lady just walks up and says, "That sounds pretty culty." Check out A Well-Trained Wife by Tia Levings.